Hey, it's Melissa with the M Word. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. I have an 8-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And today's video is our spring plans for homeschooling. This is a collaboration hosted by Ashley from Gathered and Grounded. And Ashley has been amazing. I've watched her since her channel even started. She's been great. I talked to her on Instagram. She is honestly amazing. If you don't know her channel, you should go check it out. Playlist will be linked below. There's a whole collaboration with a ton of us YouTube moms and homeschooling moms showing what we plan on doing this spring. And honestly, mine are probably a little different, and I did write a blog post to go along with this, so I will link that below for you as well. You can either read it, watch this, whichever one you'd rather do. So spring, I think we all get that spring itch as it tends to get spring. Like right now, I did finally close the windows. I've been batch creating my videos like I always do on Tuesday, and it's gotten dark outside, so I did close the window. But daylight savings, it's gonna get longer again. It's gonna not be as dark, and I'll be able to keep that window open. But we do plan on continuing with our schooling this spring. Everybody's gonna get that itch to go outside though. I know it. We're gonna struggle, so I'm just gonna give in. We are going to go outside. We're gonna take advantage of it being warmer and sunnier and longer days, and we'll do school outside. I suggest, picnics, going to the park, going through nature hikes, visit a local museum or a zoo. We plan on definitely going to the zoo. We have a free zoo about an hour from us, and we have a paid zoo that's about 3 hours from us. Both are amazing. The museum, we have a children's museum about an hour from us, and another children's exploration type thing about 30 minutes from us. Then the other children's museum would be about 3.5 hours from us. Like the other actual museum will be about 3.5 hours from us. But we do plan on doing that. We also have options to go to the botanical garden. That's about an hour from us. Most things are about an hour from where we live. We live in the middle of nowhere. We are going to take full advantage of getting in the car and driving to these fun places and doing more field trips this spring. And I mean, we do plan on continuing with our actual curriculum, but where I can take it outside and when I can take it outside, I'm definitely going to, because that vitamin D, I think we're all very much missing it. We live in Wisconsin. It is cold, it is miserable, it is snowy, and it is gross. We go back and forth between having inklings that it might be spring. It gets a little bit warmer outside. It gets a little bit, I don't know, everything turns brown because snow melts. And then today, you can't see it anymore because I've had to close windows now, but it is now a blizzard outside again. And it will be like that all day today and most of tomorrow. And then it's going to be in the 40s again next week. It'll all melt again. It is just this back and forth for the last 3 weeks. It's crazy, and it's just, I think it's making us want spring even more. We're going to be doing space for this spring as one of our unit studies. I'm excited for that. My kids are excited for that. But also, I planned it on purpose so we could go outside. My husband has a telescope that he's had for a few years now. That's pretty awesome, and we're going to take that out and have the kids check things out outside. But it'll be just starting to get warm enough when we start the space unit that it won't be freezing outside, and then there won't be snow. So I did try to purposely plan that way. I wanted to make sure our space unit was during a time we could go outside and actually look at the items we're learning about. That's part of it though, too. Get creative with your curriculum. Go outside, find ways that you can incorporate nature in your homeschooling. How can you incorporate going outside? A lot of the times I'll sit out on our deck and read the kids their history book. We use History Quest for our history. I will read it, or I will play it on my audio file for them, and it will, they play outside. It works out perfectly. They play, they listen, it's perfect. We'll do our read alouds outside. Sometimes we can take the science experiments outside. Last year, my husband got some rocks for my kids to break apart and learn about the different types of rocks we were learning about. In our building blocks of science, we were learning about different rocks, so he had taken them to go get some rocks, and then they broke them out of the deck. These are all things that we've done in the spring and plan to do this spring as well. Also, if you haven't checked it out, Creative Fabrica has, I'll leave a link below for them. I am affiliated with them, but I do use them and pay for the teacher club card myself as well. They have amazing resources for spring. You can go in there and you can just print out whatever you need. If you get the teacher club card, I think it's five downloads a week. I want to say it's 5 downloads a week. I could be wrong. I'll blurb it up here. I'm pretty sure it's 5. You can get any spring activity from them there. They also have tons of freebies too. If you just want to click the link and go find the freebies, you can do that as well. I mean, I think homeschooling should be an adventure. I read somewhere the other day, I'll blurb up how many hours it was that I read here that you get extra with your kids just for homeschooling, and I think that's amazing. And I want to take every opportunity with my kids and explore every opportunity with my kids that I can. And if they want to be outside, I'm going to just take homeschooling outside with them. And honestly, if it really, just adding in some field trips will definitely like keep that. I want to go outside. Well, they're outside, but they're also at a field trip, and it'll keep homeschooling fun and interesting and engaging. But those are my plans for spring. That is how we plan on keeping everybody still on track and finishing out the school year strong, but still enjoying school and the warmer weather as we can. And if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Ashley's YouTube channel and the playlist. I will link both of them below, and I will talk to you next time.